as anybody to make some noise and potentially take a medal. But they'll be watching this one closely, cheering on their ladies. And we will get this one on and popping. They'll kick it over to Ulaanbaatar. They mishandle it out of bounds. A turnover for Poland to start the action.
Yeah, not a great look. I mean, this is the moment where you want to have your focus at the highest at the start of the game.
Ulaanbaatar, the leading scorer for Poland. 7 a game. She's been getting to it. Again in a 1-1 start. Zhang inside as China draw first blood. Up top, Taolinga. Inside, Claudia Gerchin is going to get the foul.
Good action from Gerchin, trying to be physical under the basket, looking for contact. Gets a foul out of it as a result.
Gerchin, 4.5 points a game.
Gerchin is usually the Swiss Army knife of this team. She can shoot, she can drive, plays defense, rebounds well. You will never see a 12-point game from her.
No.
But I think she contributes in a lot of ways.
A necessary skill set on every 3x3 team. Can do a little bit of it all. Utility player.
Yes. Using phrases that I wouldn't use, so I might steal that from you.
That's all right. That's good. You got your utility players and your specialists. Oh, that dish tastes real good. Pawlowska setting up Ulaanbaatar.
Speaking of specialists, Pawlowska not only a good shooter, also a great passer.
Yang somehow gets that shot to go. She leaned with it and rocked with it.
Off of 1 foot, same hand, same foot is just incredible.
Off the missed layup by Ulaanbaatar. She continues to fight in the post, and that's going to be a problem for every Polish player outside of Talinga, and even for Talinga to try to slow down Yang. That's a hell of an assignment.
Yang a little bit taller than Talinga, but I'm looking at Yang to lob that pass up just a little bit higher. That was short.
Yang. That pass is right on the mark. Got a whistle coming up top from official Dorothy Okach. Official Najib Chajidin also with a whistle around his neck for this one. 2-2 start, Pool A. Game number 2 on the day.
Yeah, not just the players that feature here, but the referees are a high level. These are the best in the world at 3x3. The line they've drawn here, they may be missing out 1 or 2 names. I'm not gonna look. You got your close relations there. I'm not gonna discount that. I apologize. Sorry, Cece.
I am slightly biased to a degree. It doesn't cloud my judgment. 3-2. You're right. Yang going right, dropping it off. Lee, nowhere to go. How about the defense from Gerchin? But Yang gets a shot up, no mucking. Like the way these two teams match up. I don't care about what the seeding says, because according to the seeding, China should be running through everybody at the number 1 ranked squad in the women's competition. Poland, your 8 seed. 3-2 game, China. Just scratching the surface in this one. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. the voice of 3x3. That's me, at 3x3, the voice. And Boz Rosendahl.
Hello.
At 3x3, the mountain. 4-2. Gerchin up top, swings through. Misses the crib. Ulaanbaatar skies for the rebound. And she will finish things off. A whistle against China now. 3rd foul.
Critical swing here early with Poland getting an extra possession off of that Ulaanbaatar offensive rebound. Look, this China team will play slow, methodical. They won't get you on a lot of possessions in a game, right? They're not going to race you to 21.
Look how Poland is speeding them up. Taolinga, she had the moves, but again, having some issues scoring at the rim. Zhang Spinning off of the contact. That's a bucket.
Yang's been very aggressive early going to the rim. Maybe she can unlock the two-point shot by driving first.
Ulaanbaatar, she gets caught traveling.
Ulaanbaatar so far has not looked comfortable on offense besides their passing.
I think Talinga has had some struggles too. Just finishing at the rim. Now she'll be tested on the perimeter. Got a hand up. Shot is off, and what a rebound. Just bulleting to the ball. Lee is packed and then steps on the line. Was late in the shot clock anyway.
Third possession in a row that Poland has gotten a deflection on a pass from China. And again, China methodical. They want to get it inside. The Zhu and Yang have not been able to because of the active hands of the Polish.
Ulaanbaatar gets it back. Going to work from the logo. Claudia Gertchen got it working. Two-piece combo. With the foul up to the line, she will go. Another look at Gertchen staying locked in, staying focused. Scores the deuce to the contact, cannot convert at the line to make it a three-point play. So it stays 5-5. Up top to Zhao. Zhao looking for the back door. She had a wide open Zhang. Zhang decides to chunk the deuces.
That shot was under a lot of pressure. I'm not sure if that's a shot you want.
Ulaanbaatar step back and will miss fire. Tripped up. Out of bounds it will go. And media timeout time. Good game so far. Again, two teams trying to battle here. And with outside shots, whoever wins here will still have a chance at potentially the 1 seed. Am I right? Because
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So it's not settled, although Australia start off 3-0.
I think both teams have looked good at the basket so far.
Actually, both teams have lost to Australia.
Oh, never mind. So they can't get the first.
Yeah,
right.
they cannot get the first.
So Australia has first and pool locked up already.
Already locked. Wow. Already locked. Winner of this one.
That's critical because you get 2 days off. 3 days. No, 2 days. I apologize.
Yeah,
tomorrow and around the 16 days off
yeah.
to prepare, to practice, to get some extra tactics working.
That's why it's a biggin. One of the marquee matchups for the day. Talked about last night on 3x3 overtime. China in overdrive. They connect on the inside. Now it's Poland. They want to try it. Oh, Talinga. Good move, but no make.
Talinga caught it very far away from the basket, right? A step outside the paint. For her, you want to be underneath that rim.
2 seconds to shoot. Lee's going to have to get it up. It goes just before the horn. Oh, what a dish. Dime is dropped by Pawlowska. Oh, Zhao might have got away with extending those arms a little bit on the inside.
Yes, I can say that, yes. That was a push off.
China lead 10-6 now. Ulaanbaatar to Talinga, and she will draw the whistle there.
I like Talinga's aggressiveness.
Talinga, yeah, she's playing hard. Every play, you can see she's gassed right now heading up to the line.
I think you'll see a lot of people gassed, though, on this day with the humidity, the heat, the second day of pool play for all these teams. There's bound to be some tiredness, especially playing at this altitude.
Yeah, the intensity ramping up here on the third day of group play. Ulaanbaatar getting to it, aggression on the inside.
Such an athletic force. Can jump higher than, I think, all players on the floor. Gets her hands on a lot of offensive rebounds that way.
Good nose for the ball. Rebounder. 11-7. Gerchin, nearly threw it away. Talinga in the corner, turns the corner, gets to the rack, gets it back, and blows it still.
That's one you got to have as Poland in this phase of the game. You're down 4. You can't afford to miss these easy layups.
4-point difference. This is where Poland have to be careful not to let this get away from them, because China are picking up momentum. Doing a great job on the glass and giving themselves second chance opportunities. That size that they have. And Zhao and Yang just punish you throughout the game.
Yeah, and in a game where fatigue is bound to come into effect, as you look now, 3-4 players with their hands on their knees, and we're at the halfway mark of the game. In a game where fatigue's bound to have an effect, having Yang and Zhao in the squad has to be an advantage for China.
Just continue to wear you down, but also as the physical fatigue starts to add up, so does the mental fatigue. You'll see a little bit more mistakes due to that physical attrition throughout the contest.
I think you're being nice with saying a little. I think we're going to see a lot of mistakes at the end of these games.
But playing at that high altitude, you said about a mile up above sea level, right?
Yes, we're about a mile up, and I've played here myself. Is that another and one from Gerchin?
Hey, Gerchin is in her Birkin. Gerchin is in her Birkin. Bag, that is. Another two-piece combo with a foul.
Cooking up some pierogies.
What pierogi?
Yeah, pierogies. You'll learn about that next year when we have the World Cup in Poland. They have these dumplings.
Oh, okay.
They're
I'm
really
looking
good.
forward to it.
I've been there for the under-23 World Cup. I'll get
Boston, people don't know that you're a chef.
Oh,
So
you're
you
right.
have a vast knowledge of ingredients and different cuisines from around the planet.
Cooking is my therapy.
I'm from America. All I know is hot dogs and cheeseburgers.
And fries, right?
Pizza, that's
Fries and ketchup.
11-11 now. Poland erased that 4-point deficit they were looking at, thanks to Claudia Gerchin.
She's been incredible this game. Again, we talked about her. She's a Swiss Army knife. She's opened up the offensive bag in this one.
11-11. Zhang, range, Talinga, she'll clear it with Ulaanbaatar. Swings it right. Pawlowska, gives it up. Ulaanbaatar with 2 to shoot. Long hair, don't care.
What a take. Looks for contact, steps away from it, and hangs in the air long enough to get the shot up.
Got a whistle. Poland's 5th. China are in the penalty with 7. Got a good one going down here, game 2 in Group A. First up, we saw the Kangaroos beat up on Madagascar. Now we got to fight to the finish in this 10-minute sprint. Back and forth, a game of swings.
The latest swing coming from Poland. They've grabbed the momentum, and China has looked rushed on offense. They've gotten some contested shots in the last few possessions. I'd like for them to slow down, get a pick and roll going with Yang or Zhao, and get a score at the basket just to settle themselves down a little bit.
12-11 as we get back to it. The voice in the mountain on the mic, enjoying this second game. Under 4 minutes to go. Yang hands it off to Lee, sets the screen. Lee, clean look. Off iron, but gets it saved. Nope. Hey, they hustle, but they don't save the possession. And even plays like that, they kind of take a little bit, they kind of drain that energy bar down.
Yep, and we got the ball screens, but we didn't get the inside look. We got a shot, and Poland does not respect the Chinese two-point shooting, or at least not on that possession. They left Lee wide open.
Pawlowska, nearly had a layup quick. Hands defensively. Zhao inside. Zhao, yes. Out to Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar, two-piece, offline, lands in the hands of the Republic of China. Now Yang will attack. Cannot score it. It's going to be white ball. Ulaanbaatar wanted a foul, could not sell it.
Yeah, that's an expensive turnover. Might as well hold on to that ball and get some offense going. I felt like she was selling that a little bit. Or trying to, at least.
I agree with you. Yang. Nah, give me that. Stolen. AZ. To Ulaanbaatar. Ulaanbaatar not happening on the drive. Lee thought about it, thought better of it, and that was the right decision. Puts the keys in the ignition and drives China to a 13-12 advantage. We got 2:39 left.
The patience on Wang Xiali to wait behind the screen, act like she's going to shoot, and then attack the right person, right? She went at Talenga, the taller defender, got her off on the back foot with her speed, finished the layup easily. And look, China's up by 1 again.
I thought she was really considering shooting that too. I'm not sure that was an act. She hasn't been trigger shy in this game.
Has not
but
been.
Neither has Claudia Gertchen, but she has been so efficient for Poland. Her best game in the tournament by far, so far. And Poland trailing by 1, but feeling confident with how they played the last several minutes of this contest. It is crunch time indeed. 2 minutes, 39 ticks left.
Some confusion on who that Wilson's supposed to belong to now. Poland saying it's theirs.
And well, it is. Should be. All right, now that that's cleared up, there we go. Red ball. Gertchen with the hot hand. AP drops it off. Talenga getting pressure. Talenga turns around and finds herself right in front of the rim, but not in enough time.
My coach always told me you have to play defense between the offensive player and the basket. China, I forgot about that rule for a second there.
All Talenga needs to do was turn around.
Yeah, it took her a little too long.
The bucket was right in front of her.
She didn't expect that.
One pivot too many. Oh, that's just strong. That's just strong. Zhao. Gertchen, a narrow miss, but look, she hustles her own miss down. Gertchen. Let Gertchen go to work or set the table like that. Talenga scores it, ties it up, and I believe that China, is that a warning?
I think so, yes. Claudia Gertchen, man, look, the way she's playing in this game, I said we'll never see her score 12. I can see it happening.
No, that is China's 8th foul.
Oh, wow.
That was an and one. Talenga scores it with the contact. It was so loud in here we couldn't hear the whistle. So that means 2 free throws coming up for Talenga. I know it's Talenga, but I call her Talenga. It's a good nickname. Kind of. Talenga at the stripe, second try. Okay, she gets 2 out of a potential 3. And 14-14 is the tie. AP with the thievery. Ulaanbaatar driving, trying to get it to Ulaanbaatar. That's broken up. 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Another 2 minutes left in the game.
It's tough to see who's going to come out of this because Poland has not looked comfortable in large stretches of this game outside of Claudia Gertchen. China, same thing. Shot quality in this game has not been that good.
Talenga sets the ball screen. Gertchen got the green light, but not a green release. They'll get reset. China assessing the Polish defense. Saw a hole and let it fly, but it's a misfire. They got Yang inside, and she's just too big for Gertchen to wrangle.
What a weapon to have for China, right? Yang so tall, able to create space underneath the bucket, get an easy score out of it.
AP behind the back runner off iron. They know where they're going, to the post office. Gertchen, no choice but to foul Yang.
This is smart game planning by China. You know at the end of games, your decision-making ability is going to go down because you're tired. But they know who to get it to. Yang is clicking right now. And look, for her, even this time, she wanted to catch it on the block. I want her to catch it underneath the rim. No dribbles needed. Catch it, keep it high, finish it at the rim.
We'll see if they employ that strategy. Both teams in the penalty defensively. China with a 1-point advantage. And 1 minute, 12 seconds left in this game. Women's group play in A and C today. Men's group play in B and D. All day today. Coming at you from the capital of Mongolia, here in Ulaanbaatar. Day number 3. Day number 3 of 7. I love day number 3 because again you get at least half of the picture of the quarterfinals and the round of 16. Oh, they fell asleep. Lucky to get a miss there. Ulaanbaatar throws that out of bounds. And China would at least have to start from the top of the key instead of point-blank range at the rim.
This is an expensive miss by China with a minute left to go. They could have been up 2.
Now Yang, why is she operating from the high post like that? Ulaanbaatar refuses to be denied. 15 up.
Nail-biter this game. Neither team managed to get any separation. And again, that Jiang miss, China could have been up 1. Now they're tied after Ulaanbaatar just wheels this one into the basket.
Refusing to be denied. She sets her mind on something. She's going to get it done. Who's going to get the win? 15-15. Yang, drop, step, jump, hook. China back in front. Talinga sets up Pawlowska on the baseline. Drive, she contorts and draws the foul. Number 9 on China. We've seen Poland really attacking the basket the last couple of possessions.
What a moment for Pawlowska to step up. I don't think she scored a point in this game.
You might be right. I can't recall one. It's been a struggle for her for sure. But she steps up when it matters. No moment bigger than right here, right now. Pawlowska off iron on the second. Loose ball is going to stay with red. Talinga to AP. AP with the quickies. Misses. Talinga extends for the rebound. She sets up Ulaanbaatar. AZ is crazy.
What a shot. Plus the foul. Poland is just out hustling China on the last 2 possessions. Offensive rebounds and steals, they're theirs.
Another 2-piece combo. This one coming from Alexandra Ulaanbaatar that puts Poland in front by 2, maybe more, pending these free throws coming up. One is off.
Well, free throws and possession, as that is number 10.
Oh, yes,
China.
and possession.
So China left with 21.1 seconds, and they have to defend first. And they're now at a 2-possession deficit.
It is 19-16. Expect Poland to use some clock here. They could win it with a 2. That one poked away. 9 seconds still left on the shot clock.
I don't understand why he wouldn't challenge. There you go. They finally realized you have to challenge this. No foul called. There's a high chance Poland touched that last.
Well, we'll see what the replay looks like. I think the scoreboard is actually down at the moment.
This is our replay screen.
Huh?
This is our replay screen. I wish I could see what the referees are seeing.
Let's just imagine what the play looked like. Let's put our heads together. Let's just.
I think both players.
No. I imagine. You know what I imagine? That there are 17.2 seconds on the clock. 19-16. Scoreboard to back up. A challenge by China.
And imagine this, referees, and I think we've mentioned this plenty in the past, but the call right now is ball to Poland. They have to be absolutely 100% sure to change the call. This is crucial for China. If they get possession here, there's an opportunity. If they don't, I think this might be Poland's game.
Yeah, because let's see, Poland have, well, 6 fouls. 2 free throws would come for China. Oh, wow. It was a good challenge. It is China ball off Poland.
That's what I try to tell you. This is a challenge.
That's a great defensive play. So if you're China here, what do? You're looking for, you drop a play for a 2?
You drop a play for a 1, and then you want to get a steal as soon as possible. Any score you can get right now, because you can't foul Poland, right? So you want to get a very quick score.
Yes.
Don't just look for a 2 with long action, because otherwise Poland's just going to dribble out the clock.
Poland ain't safe yet.
I think an easy opportunity here would be just to get Yang to set it down, or Yang, to set a down screen and just catch the ball, finish right away. Take 2, maybe 3 seconds off the clock. That means you get a next possession.
And this one is a nail biter. Right when it seemed that Poland had the game completely in the bag, a trip to the line for Ulaanbaatar. She splits a pair of free throws. And then possession to Poland because of China's 10th foul. Good defensive play by the Chinese will give them an opportunity. Terlingo, oh, that is solid defense. Textbook, in fact. Ulaanbaatar will poke it away. And that is some lockdown, clamps defense from the Poles.
I think China did what they had to do, getting Yang a touch close to the basket. It took too long. I would have liked that to develop off of a screen instead of Yang having to create off the dribble.
A lot of time off the clock, you're right. 7.6, and that's gonna make it very difficult for China. Now take a closer look to determine who that went out of bounds off of.
And how much time's left on the clock.
And how much time.
They're trying to work on the scoreboard, as you can see in the background. The LED scoreboard is down for now.
What a game.
Yes.
And we knew it was going to be a crucial game in terms of seeding going forward, or even group survival going forward. It's not guaranteed with that first win. Both teams coming in 1-1.
Yeah, and Italy at 1-1 as well.
Yep, Italy at 1-1, so a big game. The loser of this one could find themselves on the outside looking in. Top 3 advance. Oh, Poland throwing away. Let's see what had happened was they got a little rush there.
They did get a little rush. As Poland, though, now you just let China shoot. You don't get close. Don't foul. Don't stay away from it. If you get anywhere near, keep your hands to yourself.
And that's what they do. A final heave from China and a final horn. It is Poland with a gutsy, gritty win for the ladies in red as they advance to 2-1 in this group. They make it back-to-back wins. First Madagascar, now China in a thriller, a dogfight. How about Poland?